Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I'll be doing a stamping with Bridget, and it's this really pretty and fun daisy design. I wanted to do something summery or warm weatherish and something that just looked happy to me, and this is what I came up with. I hope you like it, and if you're interested to see how I did it, just keep watching. For the base color or the sky color, I use this Formula X and it is called Zing. I love this polish. It's a one coater. For the bottom of my nail that looks like grass, I used Radioactive, also by Formula X. I stamped the stems of the flowers with Lime by Mundo, and then the flowers with White by Mundo. For the middle of the flower, I used Mustard by Mundo, and I applied that with a dotting tool. It worked really well. It's very vibrant. I stamped with my clear stamper, which actually gave me some trouble. And I used my Creative Shop scraper, and I used Decor Unya's plate, and it is Romantica 02. And I used this really pretty daisy design. I decided to stamp it in two parts because for me it was just easier that way. And lastly, for cleanup, I used my e.l.f. concealer brush. It's what I always use. It works the best for me. First, I started off with a base coat. I always use a base coat because it just seems to make my manicure last longer. Sadly, I had a mishap and lost the footage of me painting my base color. So here you see I've already painted one coat of the Zing for my base color, and I am just painting on a thin strip of Radioactive by Formula X on the tip of my nail. And now that we're finished, this is what it looked like. I think I ended up using 2 coats of the Radioactive. Next, we are going to stamp just the stems, and we'll be using Lime by Mundo de Uñas, as I told you earlier. And this actually took me a really, really long time to do. It was very, very painstaking to do. As you can see here, although I'm using the clear stamper, I'm still struggling to achieve good placement. I don't know if it was because I was having trouble filming while using the clear stamper, because you do have to hold it different and position it differently. This is the stems finished, and now we're ready to stamp the white flowers with White Mundo de Uñas. I decided to stamp them individually, which took a lot longer, but for me, I like the way it looked when I was finished. It was also worth mentioning that these Decor Unya's plates are very deeply etched, so I did have to go in between each cleaning and use a lint roller strip to remove all of the cotton fibers between each stamp. Otherwise, and even doing that, I still was left with cotton fibers on my manicure. You'll see in the pictures at the end that you can see little cotton fibers stuck to the stamping, so there was really nothing I could do to keep from that happening. I find that they are just as deeply etched as the Apapila plates, like really deeply etched. So it kind of is a learning curve, learning how to use them properly, but you know, I made it work. I like the manicure. I think it came out nice, even though you can see the cotton fibers. Here we're ready to start adding yellow to the middle of the flowers, which is going to end up giving it the daisy look. I just laid a little bit down on my plate. I used a small dotting tool and just very gently added it to each flower. I really love how happy these flowers ended up looking. I loved it. I loved it. It was worth all the time it took to do, even though I didn't feel like that at the time. But now they're finished and I love them. I think they're beautiful. And that yellow just really brings it all together, I think. So that was it. That's how I got these daisy nails. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.